So my big idea here today is getting small to go big, personalization. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through not just a number of ads, but also a number of funnels because, spoiler, at Vermont, our tagline is create funnels the same way you create ads. This is a twofer. I'm going to give you value, and I'm going to dress it all up in the thing that we sell. You ready for this? All right, I am a shill. Barry's not, I am. Let's roll. The three big ideas are going to be offers, audiences, and value propositions. Aligning, focusing, not this siren call off of, I would say, Meta into new ad platforms, but milking Meta for as much as it is freaking worth. And the key to that is in your creative, going small to identify the offers, audiences, and value propositions that the machine, the greatest machine in the history of demand generation and demand capture that has ever been created, Meta, can do its thing well. So that hinges on creative, but I'm going to break it down throughout the funnel: offers, audiences, and value propositions. Okay. Now, to do this, I'm going to dress it up in some real brand clothes. Haha, pun intended. First up is going to be True Classic. Probably needs no introduction, right? One of the fastest growing, most successful D2C men's apparel brands in the history of all things internet. All right. Now, this ad that I'm showing you right here, originally created for last year's Valentine's Day campaign. So there's a couple vibe to it, opens with this sort of ego stroking, and then all throughout the ad, what I'm showing here on the left, you'll notice there's this emphasis not on single products, but bundle and save. It's inside of the CTA. And what we do at Vermont is allow you to take that exact same creative, just like True Classic has done here, embed it onto the page so it feels like an extension of that winning ad, and then merchandise it so that instead of going from the wait, what I was looking at bundles, where are the bundles now, it's a single sweatshirt kind of feel that often happens. You go right into a page with single shirt, bundle, 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 arranged to buy more, save more. Now, it's the same thing when you go inside of the embedded PDP. You get the same thing when you go inside of the cart, so that you've got like the 3-pack, upsell to 6, upsell to 9, and then off into checkout. Okay. Now, this is a 1-for-1 example. Very obvious when you look at the creative and the experience on the landing page. More often than not, though, especially when you're using stills, what you're going to be doing is many to one. So in the case of True Classic, this is one of their most successful new customer acquisition campaigns. It's the only pay for what you keep, try before you buy. So they've loaded up multiple types of creative, multiple images, body copy, all driving to this very clearly connected try before you buy lander into a $0 product that carries on through to the cart with those bundle upsells we saw. And then no surprises when you hit checkout, it's still a $0 product ready and waiting for you there. This is one of the reasons that it's such a successful new customer acquisition. Is there's no hoops to jump through. It is simply a continuation of the offer on the front end all the way through, right? That's many to one. Now, Laura Geller, and I love this. I think she already bounced from backstage, but this very first example from Laura Geller, here we're moving into personas, right? Look at that, the 5-minute makeup routine. Okay, so I'm going to show you what the rest of the story looks like from this grid ad. Right into, from the grid 5-minute makeup routine to a landing page built exactly off of it, walking through what that routine looks like. Embedded videos, checklists, right? Buy box, A+, Amazon reminiscent content, into a PDP for the exact same item. And then what I want you to pay attention to here with Laura Geller, and I'm going to show you a couple more examples from them in just a second, is that the upsells, in the case of the add to bag triggered, what we've got is the baked and a brilliant color correcting foundation, followed by brushes that are then also upsold once you hit the cart itself. So that fourth panel right there is a really powerful 2-for-1, building on top of the routine that brought them in to begin with. Right? Now, this is an example of a different product, different type of creative, why this went viral on TikTok. This is the baked in brilliant color correcting foundation. So one item continuation from the ad to the landing page, on into the product page. And in this case, what they're doing is they've actually dropped the upsell prices. So it's just the blending brush set to go with it, and then a concealer instead of the higher price point upsells that took place with the routine. And we're going to see something really, really similar as well in this third example from Laura Geller, where this is their baked starter kit. Okay, so still creative on the front end, going into the landing page. This is more of that advertorial 5 reasons why. Same thing happens here in the PDP, but notice that the PDP upsell and on into cart now is matching the actual shade and then the brush upsell. Okay, now I may be giving new meaning to the phrase lightning round, but we're going to keep going. That was offers. Now we're into personas. Okay, fresh, clean threads. Fresh, clean threads also probably needs no introduction. Very similar to True Classic. You can see here on their homepage, this is live Valentine's Day sale, predominantly focused on a male demographic. Okay, so by going small to go big, what I mean is what Fresh Clean Threads has begun to do is launch women selling to women ads, then hitting a landing page that's re-emphasizing very clearly who that demographic is and the driving value proposition behind it so that it's merchandised with the female product front and center. We go into the PDP that's there, same thing. Women's 5-pack V-neck added to gets the crew 5-pack as the upsell. So this is what I mean by personas, matching that creative that can go find your audience to the experience of what happens next. They did the same thing over the holidays with women selling to men in this case, right? So we've got that matching creative between the two to begin with, and then on to if it's women selling to men, right? It's male products that are then on the PDP as well in the shopping cart itself. But of course, we've also got their bread and butter staple, which is men selling to men, matching on the PDP across the board. All right. Value propositions. What do I mean by value propositions? Let me give you an example from ARMRA and a few of these, okay? So this is one of ARMRA's top performing ads. Very simple, and they've seeded their account with a lot of contenders to this simplicity. Some of them are video creative as well, but it's the information, 5 benefits of ARMRA. It's kind of a take on the 5 reasons why. They experiment a lot with matching the hook and the content on the lander to their top performing creative. This goes into the length that takes place on a landing page from 5 reasons to 10 reasons why. Then they take their top performers, and when they launch new products, they look at this, just a simple change in the background to now their new flavor that's been launched. And when you hit the embedded PDP, this is the comparison between on the right, the Immune Revival jar, $76 price point versus the new single product flavor drop. It's sticks for $34.67. So they're adapting the first product that you see through the funnel to match what takes place in the ad account, on that hero section of the landing page, and then on into cart. This is where these people get so freaking clever, because it's not just 5 or 10 general reasons. They've also identified that their same product can serve various value propositions that in this case relate directly to hair. It also relates to beauty and skin, and it also relates to bloating. So the ads in each one of these cases, right? Hair, skin, beauty, bloating. And then this is just one of my favorites that in my heart of hearts, I really hope that Barry had something to do with. Have you pooped yet? Just one of my favorites, right? Okay. So if you take nothing else away from my presentation today, I want you to constantly be thinking about, yes, those creative, those ads on the front end, offers, audiences, and value propositions. How are you creating a through line so it matches your audience at every step of the journey?
It's time to ship more winning creative with Motion's creative analytics platform that helps you scale winners into unicorns and helps you figure out where your ads might need just a little more help. Join over 2,100 teams shipping winning ads with Motion like Fiori, True Classic, Hexclad, and more. Get a free VIP tour today, and you can see how Motion can help your creative strategists and your media buyers speak the same language.